Hey guys, welcome to another video on overlanding journeys. In this video I'm gonna discuss how you are able to find a wild camp spot. Because I can imagine a lot of people who want to try to wild camp maybe with their van or with their car or just only their tent. They're like, it's forbidden, so how am I gonna find a nice spot where I'm not gonna be disturbed by anyone and just gonna have a good time? So I'm actually gonna give some advice for an illegal thing. So don't blame me, I'm just giving you ideas. You are the one who do the things. And remember, when you do wild camping, just always leave the place like how you find it. I think that's the most important thing, because I think, to be honest, I think it's no problem if you just leave it like how you came. Like, I think a lot of governments, they just make all these rules because, yeah, if everyone just starts wild camping, just everyone leaves trash and their shit around, then, yeah, then for example, national park is not gonna be nice anymore after 10 years. So I think this is the main reason. So just clean all your stuff and then you will be fine. But yeah, how do you find a wild camping spot? I think, what do I do? Let me think. First, I'll just go to the place where I want to go. Just for example, you want to go to a city or national park, you drive to that place. And you don't have to pin. Yeah, maybe it's always. I always have like a few campings in that area. Like if I can really find nothing, I can go there. So make sure you have something like a backup, that you thought about it beforehand, so that you're not like when you find nothing, that you're screwed. So that's step one. Make sure you know a few like campings nearby. That can be like your plan B. And then when you arrive at the place, just I open Google Maps, or maybe ask ChatGPT, and first I check on Google Maps like where does it look like there are not living a lot of people, and then I'll check just like the surroundings, like is it what is the possibility that there will be a lot of people in this area. And then I'll think like, oh, this looks like an easy spot. And I always try to look for a place nearby water, because then I can just wash myself and stuff. But this depends on how you travel. If you have like a van, you often have a shower inside, but I don't have it. So I want to have like a lake nearby. So I always look for like a lake which is close, even if it's just a small one or a small river. And then I look in this area and I just check the roads with Street View. And often you see a road, especially when it's in the mountains or when it's like just in a place in nature. Then you have the road and you put your Street View, and suddenly the road ends in Street View. And that's often for me like a good sign. And when I see on the Street View that the road continues, then I know like, okay, Street View was like, we're gonna stop here. And then I'm like, that's where I want to go, because then it's the probability of people being there is like very low. So I look for those kind of places, and for example in Swiss I'll just make sure I drive up a mountain a bit, because a lot of people in the Alps, they just live in the valleys, I think it's called. Yeah, valleys. And when you drive a bit up the mountain, you just have farmers, just lonely people. So I often go, just up the mountain, and then when I go there, I'll just look around really good, and suddenly I see a spot and I'm like, oh, this looks quite nice, and then I'll just stop there. And first, I'm never gonna set up my camp immediately. I just wait for a bit and just gonna chill on my chair, just get a feel of the surrounding, and then later when everything is good, and then I'll just set up my camp. So that's how I try to find always a good camping spot. And of course the the hardest thing about this whole thing about wild camping is just about like that you get comfortable at a place, because in your, especially this for me, in my head is constantly like, it's not allowed to be here, or it's not allowed, some people are gonna get mad because I'm here, and that just is annoying for me. And yeah, I just try to minimize that by all the things I just told you in this video. So yeah, this is what I do. Just always, first of all, always have a plan B, so you can go somewhere else. Second, check Google Maps and look for a place, look for elements, what you need. For example, I need water, so I'll check if there's a river or like a lake nearby. And then 3, check the Google Maps with street view and see if there's like, if the street view stops, then it's for you a sign like, okay, not a lot of people are going there. And yeah, when you drive to that spot, always keep your eyes open and scan your surroundings for like, maybe, I had a lot of time that I point the place on Google Maps and then I was going there and I never even reached that spot, because just on the way going there I found a better spot. So I think this is how it often goes with wild camping. So I think that's it for the video, and yeah, see you in the next video. Ciao!